Good morning, students. Today we are going to do the further topics of the chapter number 4 in this software. Okay. So I'm starting from the page number 47, that is using brushes. The different brushes available in the GIMP can be used while drawing objects or editing images using paint tools. So there are 14 paint tools such as bucket, fill, gradient, pencil. You can see here. These are the tools. Okay. The Now we will go to the tools. So you can see these are the various tools: bucket, fill, blend, pencil, paintbrush, eraser, airbrush, ink. So we have various 14 kind of paint tools. Okay. And all paint tools except the ink tool use different brushes. So to use a brush, what we are going to do, we will go to the image window. This is the image window. Then we will click the Windows menu. After that, we will click the, point to the dockable dialogs. Under this, we will go to the brushes option. This you can see, this is the brushes option. Okay. So on the image window, click the tools menu, and the tool menu is upper. This is the tools menu. Okay. And we will click point to the paint tools. Paint tools. These are the paint tools. Select the required paint tool, for example the eraser. If I have selected the eraser, so from the brushes dialog, click the desired brush. Okay, like I'm selecting this brush. So we will the star shaped brush is going to appear. This is the circle star. This you can see plus point is there. Now I need to open an image first. Okay, if I'm opening an image, like I'm taking this recycle bin here. So the image has been opened and I've selected this brush. Okay, I'll place the mouse pointer over the image and click and hold the mouse button and drag it over the image, so the brush effect will be applied over the image. Okay, this is how we can apply the brush over the image. And to edit the brush, what we will do, we will right click the brush. Okay, in this you can see there are a shortcut menu. We can edit the brush. Brush editor dialog box will appear. Suppose I'm clicking here on the editor. So to edit the brush, we will click and hold the left mouse button and drag the pointer in the required fields. Okay. Okay, so I'm opening a new file which is going to be empty. I'm not taking any image, so that we can see what is the effect of the brush there. Okay, so this new layer I have opened and I'm going to select the brush from here, and I can take any color. Suppose I'm taking this maroon color. Okay, now I'm selecting any of the brushes from here, so I can move my pointer. Now you can see this is the brush style. Okay, if I change my brush to different design, it is going to be in a different style. You can use these brushes and make attractive drawings. Like I'm selecting this star shape. Can you see the effect? How beautifully it is writing. Now working with the layers is that layers are like sheets on an image, so we can work on one part of the image without affecting the other parts. So in this we are going to manage the layers on the layers dialogs. First we will create the layers. Okay, to create a new layer we will go on the layers dialog box, and in the left bottom corner, this is the layer dialog box, and in the left bottom corner there is an option to create a new layer. Okay, and in the new layer you can enter the desired name. Like in your book they have entered the name uh, petals. We are entering the name petals, and in the height and width we can enter the desired height and width. So I'm remaining with the same height and width. And under the fill section, we can select the desired option. Okay, suppose I have taken the transparency only, so we will click on OK. All right. So the new layer has been created, petals layer. You can see this is the new layer, and earlier we have made the background layer. Okay, so I can open any layer. This is the petal layer. And second step is organizing the layers. We can organize the layers by moving them up and down in the layer stack. Okay, we can also do by creating a group of folders. So how we can move the layer? On the layer dialog, this is the layer dialog. Okay, you will click the up and down option. This is the up and down. You can see the other layers is visible to us, and if I click on up, then I will go to the previous layer. This is the petal layer. This is how we can move them up and down. And creating the layer group on the layers dialog, from the left, from the bottom pane, you can create a new layer group icon. Okay, this is a create a new layer group. Okay, and drag the layers to place them in the folder. How we can drag them and we can place them in this folder? This layer name, you can give it any name like class 7. Okay, and you can move these layers inside this group. Now to delete these layers, what we will do, we will go on the layers dialog and select the required layer. Suppose I want to delete this layer, petal layer. Okay, so from the bottom pane we will click the delete. This is the delete this layer. So the layer has been deleted. And how we can add the text? We can add the text to an image. A separate layer is added for the text. Okay, so you can change the font style, color and the size of the text to make it more attractive. What you will do, you will click on the image window, and from there you will go to the tools menu. Then a text is going to appear here. This is the text. Okay, for that I need to create a new layer, because already we have a new already image is placed in this layer. Okay, so I have made a new layer, and again I will go to the tools option. From here I will select the text. Okay, where is my new layer? In this I can type anything. Okay, and I can change the styles also. We can change the color, and we can change the style of writing, the font. These are the options. From here I can change the style of writing, like Vardhana. It can be, the size can be different. We can take it 22. We can even change the text of the color. And then if I'm going to write anything inside this, the color has not been changed. Now we have changed the size and the color of this. Okay, so you can write in this like this. So in next class I'm going to teach you what is the use of masking. Thank you.